Hi, I'm Candace Cox. My film clip that I put, my scene that was most impactful to me was a scene from Amadeus. And it's one of my all-time favorite movies. It had a profound impact on my life. I watched it at a very early age. It was written by Paul Shaffer and directed by Milos Forman. And the most impactful scene of the movie is when Mozart meets the Emperor. And Salieri's and Mozart's talents are put in direct competition against each other. In this scene, we see Salieri's talent, which he's begged and been fully appreciative to God for, absolutely slayed by Mozart's brash and completely taken for granted talent given from God that he doesn't seem to ever give any thanks or praise for. Only takes it and makes it grotesque and dirty and completely takes advantage of it and shows no appreciation. The scene has always affected me on two levels. And first, I've argued with God for most of my life about where He's put me in regards to my own creative abilities. I'm fond of saying quite frequently to all of my loved ones, the greatest thing about me is just how average I am. Meaning that in any case study of the population, if you took and you threw me into that case study, I'd come up squarely average. Always have. I represent the median quite well. And secondly, the second part that I identify with Mozart's character in this scene, and always have, is that his creativity is automatic and it's easy for him. And that the difficulty in his life is relating on the same level with the people that are in his class, that have been raised the way he has, have been a part of the same social network as he has. And yet Mozart, while he seems flippant about his talent, it seems like something that he just throws away. His challenge in life is quite different. It's knowing his place, knowing his usefulness, and feeling loved for who he is instead of this talent that seems so easy that has consumed him. The funny thing, and the reason I've always clung to this movie so much, and that scene in particular, is those 2 points are completely at odds with each other. The fact that I relate to both, I think, is very odd. I completely see from Mozart's point of view, I completely see from Salieri's point of view, and I've always gotten all the emotion, all of the feeling, and the problems of the characters instinctively. And the first time I saw this film, I was about 11 years old, and this was the same period of my life that I realized one of the things I had the most fun doing was removing myself from situations, watching people, removing myself from the situation, and trying to see life through their point of view exclusively. And this was also the same part of my life that I started writing for the first time, and I think they're connected in a lot of ways. So that scene was just, it was one of the first times I was taught to look at both sides and not really take a side, but to see both sides, learn both sides, and be both sides. And I absolutely adore and love both the characters, Salieri and Mozart, because of this. Independently, I think they're just, I love their characters, I love the history behind them, and it drove me to research more on both of them. And to this day, I absolutely adore both characters, real life figures. So this movie, the entire movie for me has foundational and fundamental building blocks for who I am as a person. And this scene particularly opened up many discussions between myself and God over the years, discussing with Him what my artistic journey is, how I feel about it, how I've handled criticism. A lot of things have come from this movie. And this scene is just one of the biggest foundational points of it. This last note on it is Amadeus is one movie I can watch over and over and over again and never get tired of it. It seems like I always take something away from the movie. So I hope you enjoyed my scene. It's a little bit of a, they did steal a little from 2 other scenes, so it's really just edited down 3 scenes into one, which is not absolutely correct, but I thought that it added really the point that I was trying to get across, so I hope that is okay. And anyways, thank you very much. I look forward to watching everyone else's videos. Thank you.